Welcome to the start of our Antarctica adventure as we travel to Frankfurt for our onward flight to Buenos Aires. We will show you our pre-stay at Heathrow, Lufthansa's business lounge, the food, and discuss our expectation. So let's dive in and see what we get up to. Welcome back to the channel, and you join us at the Hilton Garden Inn on the start of our Antarctica adventure. We just spent 3.5 hours travelling up from Devon, popped in to see some friends that we haven't seen for a little while because we were in the neighbourhood, and have now made our way to the hotel for an overnight stay. We're parking at the hotel today, and then tomorrow morning we drive to the long-term car park and we drop the car off for the remainder of our duration.
Hi everyone, we're on our travels again. I'm Joanne and Steve is behind the camera there. He'll introduce himself later. We're at the Hilton Garden Hotel and we paid £306 for one night in a twin-bedded room, overnight parking plus airport parking in the long-term Terminal 2 and 3 long-term car parking for just over 3 weeks. So we'll let you know where we're going tomorrow, but I'll just do this hotel room review now. So you've got your light switches here, big wardrobe here with your iron and ironing board, extra pillows, great big safe to put your laptop in, laundry bag, you know, the usual. So that's there. In here's a bathroom. Can't get both of us in there with Steve filming, I don't think. So nice hand basin. I like these square hand basins actually. Tissues, shaver point, towels, your usual hand wash and moisturiser. Towels up there. Shampoo, conditioner, shower gel there. And there's a toilet behind the door there. So this is the rest of the room. You put your luggage there. This is a twin-bedded room, but actually, although it's a twin-bedded room, or does it? I don't know if it's classed as a family room. We ordered a twin-bedded room. It's like two small doubles, really. They're nice and big, so that'll be nice. Television. You've got your kettle with your tea and your coffee. They all do milk in these things now, don't they? There, there's an in-room dining menu, which we won't be using. We've paid, what have we paid, Steve? £40 for two of us evening meals and breakfast, which was
£16 each.
Yeah. So we'll see what that's like and tell you later. This is an adjoining room, but obviously we're not going to use it. Hasn't got the best view, to be honest, but it's just one night at the hotel. Yeah, just loads of cars. So we won't look at that. We'll do that. So you've got, in the middle of the beds here, you've got the phone. You've got, I think that is an alarm clock. Looks, yeah, an alarm clock. And you've got your USB and your light switches there. Air conditioning is on the wall over there. You've got a full-length mirror. And a big round one here. So plenty of mirrors to see what you look like. And that's it really. So I'm quite pleased with this. We usually stay in a Premier Inn, but this had the car parking included, so we thought that was quite good really. So we've parked here overnight, which is included, and then tomorrow we'll take the car to the long-term car park and park it there and pick it up on our return.
now for a quick look round the rest of the hotel and see if we can grab some food, as we're both a little bit on the hungry side. In the middle of winter, this space probably isn't that useful, but give it spring and summer, it'd be a nice place to sit out and have a bite to eat. Unfortunately, we were too early for the main restaurant. We'll probably get to try that at breakfast tomorrow morning, but here's the menu. So there appears to be two places where you can get something to eat. Jack's the bar and Jack's the restaurant, and they both seem to have the same menu, but Jack's the bar is open earlier than Jack's the restaurant. I think that's enough Jack's for now.
She knows. We're at the Hilton Garden Hotel at Heathrow, and we're going to have something to eat. So we'll see what that's like.
What are you going for?
I'm going for the smoked haddock and salmon burger.
And I'm going for the chicken tikka masala and a nice pint of cider, which is, let me just have a look and see. It's, I think it's apple orchard cider.
Oh, you like that? That's your favourite?
Yeah, it's quite nice. No, sorry, it's orchard pig cider.
I was going to say, it says orchard pig on the glass.
Yeah, so we'll see how the orchard pig cider is, but had a quick taste, very nice.
So I've got a smoked salmon, smoked haddock and salmon burger. It's very nice. And some fries and some onion rings. Salt on.
And I have a chicken tikka masala, but I'm not quite sure what this pink and green bit is. I haven't come across those before. Anyway, let's see. Delicious. I love it. Decided to be good and share a dessert.
That bit on top.
Probably the marshmallow. It doesn't matter how much stuff you think you've brought in, there's always something that you've forgotten that you need to go back for.
So we've got back to our room. I hope this is not the start, but things can snowball and get worse from here. So the television in our room, we thought, oh well, we'll just watch a bit of telly, and meant to put it on. I said to Steve, it doesn't work, it's not working. And Steve, maybe you'd like to go and show everybody why it doesn't work.
There's no physical lead, either aerial lead or power lead, going to the telly. So the meal was okay, not fantastic, not particularly bad, but quite expensive for what it was. Service was average. They enforced a service charge on the bill, which wasn't mentioned when we booked. We went for the special offer, which was, we got 2 vouchers, paid 20 quid, and it gave us a £50 value. I think the meal that we had came to almost £60.
Yeah.
Which was just a shared dessert and 2 main meals, a pint of cider and a pint of Coke. And that seems to be quite expensive. I mean, we quite often stay at the Premier Inn. We decided to try this one because we quite actually enjoyed the Garden Inn near Terminal 2. That was quite a nice evening, but the restaurant wasn't living up to the expectation. It was vastly expensive compared to the Premier Inn, and for probably a slightly less quality meal. Anyway, looking on the plus side, we'll see what breakfast is like tomorrow. The room is quite nice. I would say the room is slightly better than a Holiday Inn.
Premier Inn.
Sorry, slightly better than the Premier Inn. But let's see. But we still had to sort out the room. We booked a twin room and they put us into a queen room. So I had to sort that out before we actually did the filming for the first segment.
So what could keep going wrong? I don't know.
I don't know what could keep going wrong. Let's see. Hopefully nothing else.
They say, what was it, 5 to 15 minutes for the lead? Hi, well,
welcome. It's the morning now.
Oh, and this is Steve, and I'm Joanne.
Thank you.
And it's morning. We've made it through the night.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't have a very good night's sleep at all, but that was probably just me. I didn't sleep.
You get tense, don't you, before you...
I know. I was thinking about making my own soaps and stuff.
Why would you ever think about...
I don't know. I'm a bit random like that, but anyway, that's what I was thinking, and it was on my mind, and what I needed to buy to do that, and blah 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 blah. So that's what I was doing. Why couldn't you sleep?
The bed was a little bit hard for me.
It was a little hard. It's
And
all right though.
Pillows were
Yeah.
non-existent. You sort of ended up with your head virtually level on the mattress.
And I like 2 pillows, so that was really bad.
And
So-
anyway, we woke with a spring in our step,
Yes.
ready for our new day, as they say.
Yeah.
And then...
I went in the shower first.
Yes,
Well, I used the word shower
loosely.
very loosely because it was a bit pathetic,
weak.
actually. But I managed. Pathetic spray coming out.
I did find a
Wasn't that
knob
hot?
at the top that
Yeah.
changed the spray head from just the centre to wider.
Oh, well, I tried that, but I couldn't get it to work. So
Yeah, it needed a little bit of pressure on it,
Oh.
but that just made it even weaker.
Oh.
So, yeah, not very good, and the towels were a bit scratchy.
yeah, the towels were scratchy.
And we've just been down to breakfast now.
Yes.
Breakfast was superb.
Breakfast
It
was good. They had the
absolutely
best
gorgeous.
sausages, didn't they? Lovely
Yeah,
sausages.
lovely cooked breakfast.
Yeah.
The bread, I had a sort of sourdough toast. That was really nice. It wasn't crowded, but as is normal with these types of hotels, they insist on squeezing 2 of you onto a table which is designed for 1. No, it was a really nice breakfast, and there was an egg station there, so you could get omelettes, I assume, or eggs.
I didn't see that.
to
I just had
order.
full English fried egg, hash browns, sausages, bacon, mushrooms, baked beans.
As
Yummy,
did
yummy.
I, but I'll show you those later. You could also get porridge. Now, I know, did you see that?
I did see the porridge, but and porridge is very good for you, and I love porridge. I didn't get the porridge, not when I'm flying. I will say no more.
Okay. Can't take you anywhere, can I?
Well, you did say, did I see the porridge? Yes, I did. Normally I would have porridge at home and that, but no, not when I'm travelling.
So it's about 9 o'clock now. We've just come back, as I said, from breakfast, and I'll show you the breakfast after this section.
Yeah.
Would
you stay here again?
No, I wouldn't.
No, I wouldn't.
It's
Clean enough and everything, but
actually, it's probably worth saying that with the deal we got,
yeah,
effectively the hotel was free of charge,
because we the car went in the long-term car park, and
and the
It was a
parking
deal.
alone in the long-term car park
Yeah.
was roughly around the same as it was for the deal.
for
price.
just over 3 weeks. So
It wasn't as good as the Garden Inn hotel
in the centre of the airport, that's
Yeah.
lovely, but that's a lot more expensive.
Yes,
But actually, we really like the Premier Inn, Terminal 2 and 3 on the Bath Road.
I prefer the room in the Premier Inn. The breakfast was better, but it's 3 times the cost of the Premier Inn breakfast, isn't it? You know, it costs about £5 or £6.
Just a minute, the Premier Inn breakfast is more expensive, or here
Here,
is more expensive.
yeah, it's about £5 or £6 if you go for their meal
Yeah,
deal.
we weren't keen on the meal last night either, were we?
No.
That was better at the Premier Inn. So-
it was a typical. Well, I went for the curry, and it was a typical restaurant fast food type
Yeah.
curry. It wasn't particularly good.
No, I had smoked haddock and salmon fish cake burger. It was okay. It wasn't that hot actually, to be honest. But anyway.
But for the price, so
yeah,
for the deal we got, we did pay £20 up front and get £25 worth of value.
Each.
In reality, the value of those meals was significantly less than the £60
Yeah.
that they ended up charging us. They added on a service charge
Yeah.
of 10%, which didn't seem to be anywhere
Yeah.
on the menu that I could see. So all in all, a very expensive meal
Yeah.
for what you got. irrespective of the vouchers that were put on.
And this morning we've got to take the car to the long-term car park when we check out. I mean, the good thing about this hotel, you don't have to check out until 12 noon.
Yeah.
And our flight's not till 4:30. So, but we're going with friends on this trip. Oh, we haven't said where we're going. Should we say where we're going?
Let's do that after we've shown the breakfast.
Keeping it a secret
So,
still.
This is the breakfast.
Yeah.
Have a look, and we'll be back shortly to
Okay.
tell you a little bit more about our trip.
And where we're going. Full English, can't beat full English.
So I'm going to start my breakfast with a nice cappuccino, orange juice, together with some melon, and then I'll go for the full English. Are we going to get to 4 today?
Well, I hope so. I did press 4. We went to 1 and we got out. You followed me. 4.
I do what I'm told.
Next stop. 4. Right, there we go.
Right, hopefully you enjoyed breakfast, and we'll tell you a little bit about our trip.
Yeah,
Now,
so we're travelling with some friends, which will
Yep.
be nice.
we're saying probably about a year and a half ago, we both decided where we wanted to go.
The last trip we did was the Asia one, and that was really Steve's thing. He wanted to do that, but this is mine. I've always wanted to go to Antarctica, so we're going to fly today to
Buenos Aires.
Frankfurt,
Yeah,
and then from
Buenos
Frankfurt
Aires.
to Buenos Aires. We're going to have 3 nights in Buenos Aires, and then we're catching Celebrity Eclipse cruise for 14 nights. Taking in, where are we going, Steve? I can't remember the order of them all.
I think we take in Port Stanley.
Port Stanley is what I don't know if this is the right order, but it's Montevideo, Eurasia, Falkland Islands, Port Stanley. That was the 3 trips, wasn't it? And 5 days scenic cruise around Antarctica. So we don't have to get off the ship. We're not landing in Antarctica and getting off on land because we're old fogies and we might break a hip or something.
And also, I wasn't going to get Joanne into a Zodiac.
No, I don't. You know, I have enough problems with the other little boats. Never mind getting in the Zodiac boat.
Yeah.
And our friends are the same. So.
And I wouldn't get Joanne away from her bit of luxury. So, going through on an expedition trip is not going to be
they're very nice ships on the expedition, and they have nice rooms.
Some are.
Cabins.
It depends which ones you go
Yeah, I
for.
guess. So anyway, so we're doing the big ship scenic cruise, so we're just going around, but we should see beautiful, beautiful scenery. Lots of whales and penguins. We hope Eurasia and that we're going to go to see penguins, and which will be, I don't think I won't be able to talk. No, I will be able to talk because I can always talk.
You can, yes. What better you say it than I. But,
Yeah. So it's going to be
looking
something I
forward
want
to
to do. It's a bucket shop.
And also, we're doing the Falkland Islands, for us that were effectively kids that grew up through the 80s.
I'd never even heard of the Falklands until
We invaded.
no.
Well,
Well,
we
we didn't
were
invade Argentina.
Yeah.
Invaded us until from that forward. So I'd never even heard of them. So and ever since I've wanted to go. So weather won't be hot. I mean that's the other thing. Buenos Aires is going to be boiling hot in the 30s, And then as we come down, it's going to get colder and colder. And places in Antarctica it's snowing and -1. Got to go down the Cape Horn, so that could be a bit rough there.
And the Drake Passage.
Yeah.
And recently there's been a number of...
what are you going to tell me?
Well, there's been a number of little incidents that occurred in the Drake Passage.
What?
Well, there was a celebrity. No, it wasn't a celebrity. It was a Royal Caribbean ship.
Yeah.
That had a TikTok Kids Rebellion on it, where they basically were complaining about being at sea. All right, and the fact that there were different categories of staterooms. There was also another ship where the windows got...
No, that's the kind of thing I don't want to hear.
Oh,
so what happened there then?
I think a freak wave broke a window. So, but you either get a lake, as they call it, the Drake Lake, or you get the Drake Shake. The Drake Lake is where it's really flat and still.
Yeah.
And the Shake is where you get some...
So I don't mind a rogue wave. I don't mind it even breaking the window as long as it doesn't sweep me out. No,
I think this cabin just got a little bit damp, or quite damp actually, but we shall see.
I don't want that, no.
And so I think the Drake Passage is where your 3 seas meet up, and when those seas meet up, you can get
Anyway, we've got our seasickness tablets and our ginger sweets, just in case.
Just in case.
Normally we don't get seasick, but you never know.
So we're really looking forward to the scenery. Yeah. Looking forward to seeing some of the wildlife, which hopefully we will see.
Yeah.
No, we're not going on land, and if you read the reviews...
Well, apart from Montevideo and the Falklands and Eurasia.
But not in the Antarctica.
But not in Antarctica, no. So it'll just be lovely scenery. So.
And for both of us, this will actually mean that we've visited every single continent, even if we don't actually get off on the continent.
Yeah, we've been.
We've been to that area. I suppose it's quite
I've seen penguins, that's what
it's quite a large landmass, isn't it? So it would be nice to say that we've actually been to every continent.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
during our night.
We haven't gone up to the Arctic, It's the Arctic up, isn't it? And
yeah, but I don't think that's viewed as another continent, is it?
Is it not? I have no idea.
Don't know. But still.
Anyway, might get there one day.
Well, yeah, that would be nice. But let's see how we get on.
Yeah.
And we'll bring you along with us. We'll do our normal, show you the ship, show you the room,
show you the food,
the excursions, and
food. As I say, we've got our friends with us. I don't know if they want to be on camera, so
I doubt.
We'll just. They might get the odd glimpse, maybe.
Yeah. So we will be leaving the hotel at about 4 o'clock.
No.
We will be leaving the hotel at 12 o'clock because we have a takeoff at 4 o'clock.
Yes, and we have to be out at 12 o'clock. That's really the reason. So we'll drive
to
the long stay and then get the bus into the Terminal 2 for Lufthansa.
Yeah. Oh, and we've got a really good deal on the flights. Our travel agent managed to get us business class for the price of premium economy.
Yeah.
Though I have read some fairly mixed reviews.
I just care about the leg room and that's all. The space. That's all I care about.
And we'll probably eat in the lounge rather than eat on the plane. So, which is what I used to do when I was travelling a lot.
See you later.
See you later.
Flights are a mix of trepidation and excitement for your forthcoming holiday, and we couldn't wait to get to that time where we departed the hotel and made our way to the airport.
Lovely, thank you very much, thank you. I think we turn right here and go along the perimeter road.
We're just going to have to guess it.
It's a short hop from the hotel to the Terminal 2-3 long stay car park. It's then on to the bus service, which takes you from the long stay car park directly to the terminal, and is super convenient.
We are now approaching Terminal 2.
I can't remember if we mentioned it, but this particular holiday we're going with some close friends. They're still travelling up and we're going to meet them in the business lounge. So the first thing we've got to do is to find the check-in desk for Lufthansa. Check-in was super easy and the staff were really friendly, and we soon cleared security and made our way into the airport for a quick look around before we were going to head to the business lounge. These robotic cleaners put the ones we have at home to shame. They look really nifty, don't they? And as the travel tensions hit in, we had a slight domestic, but that was short-lived. Well, I hope it was.
I really don't like my husband at the moment. In the Lufthansa lounge, very nice lounge, and want a drink before our holiday.
Yeah, we're just waiting for our friends to join.
Yeah.
I think they're having a crafty cigarette outside, but they should be with us in about 10 minutes'
I
time.
think they're on their way now.
Yeah. Really nice lounge.
Yes.
Seems to be quite a nice menu. We'll give you a show round later, but we're here until probably about 3:30.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
There were a couple of stations around the lounge where you could get yourself something to drink, either a hot beverage, an alcoholic drink or a soft drink. Also a cake station which catered for those with a sweet tooth, with jelly babies, some desserts, as well as some cold meats and cheeses. Thought this lounge actually did bread a lot better than I'd seen in many of the lounges that I'd been to. And the lounge was segmented into a number of different zones, and each one had different types of seating arrangements. Doesn't make the best use of the runway views, but if you peek through the shutters you can see the odd plane. There were a couple of hot dishes and side vegetables, catering for both those that prefer vegetarian food as well as meat eaters.
Came to Frankfurt first.
Flight to South America is on 2 legs. This is the first leg, which will take us to Frankfurt, where we will change, have a bit of a chill out in the business lounge before connecting to the international flight that will fly us directly to Buenos Aires, arriving the next morning. Just had a really nice tea, want a better description. Salad with a chocolate cheesecake mousse thing, which is very nice. Drinks, and then they brought out some chocolates, which are very nice as well. It's like a sort of mousse chocolate inside with a hard chocolate covering. Very nice. We're on the flight, going towards Frankfurt. I think it's just over an hour long flight, so quite looking forward to landing and getting on the next leg.
So we're enjoying our flight to Frankfurt. Got a meal which I wasn't expecting. Nice salad, and I think it was pork, and nice cheesecake, and lovely beautiful bread rolls, and they've just come round with lovely little individual chocolates, which was nice. I wasn't expecting that on such a short flight, so that's really good.
Our next vlog will be part 2 of these travel days as we finally arrive in Buenos Aires and we take some time out to go and explore the city in the afternoon. So please join us.